Hello?
Hi, so remember that thing I mentioned I was doing?
Yes, what is the thing that you were doing?
Actually, watching my younger niece. Well,
Oh,
she's
okay.
8. So I might be on mute for a bit just in case.
Okay, I'm glad that you're here though. Oh dear, I hear the clinking of glass.
I'm going downstairs and taking glasses with me.
Is
I still
I
what
have
is the
mine up
precious
here,
thing?
my love. I'll hand this one off to you. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
the remainder of my soaked flavor.
Okay, so hang on, let me get this back. The weird little, yeah, we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna go live in the Blastercast that way, and then we're gonna switch on like so. Um, you will be giving me, if I can just, I will get a moment. I currently had to I had to chill some of the ingredients yet, but you are here for a reason. So let me get back to you.
No problem. Just hit me up when you need me. I'm also be listening in.
Sorry, my dumbass took the headphones off before you actually responded.
Just say hey Jim or something whenever you actually need me for a sec. I'm
Okie
gonna go make
dokie.
a sandwich.
Right, understood. All right.
Whoa.
All right. I have returned. We're currently in the process of getting our cursed beverage made. Um, Tonight, Zaya has taken the option of not partaking this time in the beverage specifically. She will be participating in the podcast. Also, hello, Lux. How are you?
Hola, I am exhausted and potentially infuriated depending on how things transpire later.
Okay, I'm just so you understand, we are live and do not, and depending on what you want to talk about, maybe this might be something to hold off until after.
Valid, it's nothing crazy, just I might have gotten screwed on a test.
Okay, that's okay. So you're having a little bit. Okay, that might be a little personal. That might be something you don't want out on a video.
Valid.
I
Also,
exhausted. I'm Jim.
also,
Also, I had tacos tonight.
I have now that I have gone to Zero Nick, I have doubled down on my vaping bullshit, and I have gone back to using box mods instead of those god-awful little, like, stick ones that I've been using for so long. And Zaya has learned that I can be quite obnoxious with these things. I kind of miss doing this. I used to just I was kind of a vaping douchebag before, and I kind of and I'll be honest with you, I do not I this is a decent enough tank that I'm tolerating it for now. It is what is included, it came included with the mod. I prefer an RDA. And we had that conversation before, because I prefer to build my own coils.
I'm from California. I think we have like the surplus of vaping douches here.
Oh, yeah. Not surprised.
San Diego specifically, so yeah.
It's unfortunately in our area, there's too much of a the Venn diagram of like right-wing chuds and douchebags and people who vape is like too close to a circle. It's not fully a circle, but it's far too close to a circle for my own comfort.
More of a radius than a circumference.
Mm-hmm. So she's still working on making it. I trying to think of things that we can do to kill a little bit of time. I've been having a hell of a week as well. I unfortunately found out that I was not selected for the assistant manager position at my job, which
Oh no.
is depressing. I will not go further into my feelings about it. I have already been depressed, angry. I have run the gamut of emotions, and all of them have been to extremes. I just, at this point, am drained, and I'm kind of over it. The other interview that I had this week was for a different job entirely, and I feel much better about this. I keep on hearing her say vile. She's saying vile over and over again.
Okay.
Hang on.
I set it down. I need to set it down.
No spoilers.
I am not partaking in that thing, and I'm so glad, because I took a sip of it on my way upstairs. No! I'm moving your laptop slightly to get us both in front. No! You're gonna hate this.
This is why I wanted you on stream, Jim. Because, guess what we're making?
It's a beef fizz.
No!
Yes! You suggested it. We've made it.
Don't ever do this.
And
No.
wait, what?
This is one of the few, I said never do this because it's one of the few things I actually regret doing. And I
It is. We couldn't find condensed beef broth. So we just made a super concentrated version of, or a super concentrated batch of.
Oh, it's got a skin on it.
Yeah, it does.
It does have
super
a skin on it,
concentrated
yes.
batch of Better Than Bouillon. So instead of the usual teaspoon per cup, We did two teaspoons to a cup.
So this is like
very concentrated.
There was 4 fucking There's 2 teaspoons.
Why did you make enough for 2?
Because I'm a masochist.
You know, I was gonna make a joke that if you ever did the beef fizz,
You're not gonna drink 2 of these.
$5
condolences.
You're not gonna drink 2 of these.
I was gonna say.
Hang on.
If you did a beef fizz, I'd have to send you $25 out of condolences for your taste buds.
Oh, I'm not going to do one. You know what the worst part is?
What?
I made enough for 2, like she said.
And I declined to try it before she even. Oh God! All right, take a sip, princess, because I took a sip before coming up.
All right.
Because I said how much I would be willing to try, and I
just
okay. It tastes like beef innuendo and regrets.
You're gonna hate it. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh
yeah.
No.
At least you sipped it. I took a
Oh no. I have to drink 2 cups of this tonight.
Why? No, you don't have to.
No,
you can tap out.
Whenever.
You don't even have to finish one.
Go again.
Jules, choose life.
Why does it taste? Why is my brain telling me this tastes vaguely like tomato soup?
Because it does.
It's so fucking salty. Oh my god, it's terrible. This is a glass of regret.
What did I tell you?
Like I thought that the fucking orange soda and mint chocolate chip ice cream one was bad, but I would drink 3 glasses of that before.
Yeah, no, that was actually, like, it had a little bit of that, like, it had a little bit of that orange juice after brushing your teeth quality, but honestly, it wasn't, the mint taste was not strong enough in mint chocolate chip ice cream.
It was enough that I feel like the combination was unpleasant.
But not undrinkable.
You're drinking a war crime right now.
I am drinking a war crime right now. This should not... By the way, for those of you who are going, what the fuck are you drinking? This is a beef fizz. This is... It is 2 parts...
Liquid fucking regret.
It is a cup of concentrated beef broth that we made in a 2-to-1 concentration. According from the Bouillon's recipe. And a half cup of ginger ale and half a lemon. And it is vile. It is indeed vile.
I want you to think about every cringe joke I've ever made on your and Z stream and condense it down into a drink, and that's what you're drinking.
It's so unpleasant.
It is, and I have, oh dear.
It is the liquid version of an unsolicited penis picture.
It really is.
It is.
It's so
oh my
unpleasant.
God. This is horrendous. And, okay. I just, oh dear. We have passed into dark times indeed.
Yep, my love.
Why do you keep drinking it?
Because she's a masochist.
I have to finish the drink. I have finished every other cursed beverage.
That was never a rule, and no other cursed beverage has been this unpleasant. You are making this rule as you drink this one.
No, I basically no. I said I I made that declaration at the beginning of Oreo Kilk.
Mm.
You were not present for the beginning of Oreo Kilk. So yes, I have to drink this whole glass of beef fizz. And it is a cup full of regret.
Yeah, my love.
I have one more joke, and I'm sorry for this. So, Jules, where's the beef?
It's in my mouth. Also, hello, Threat. We're doing awful things. You made me. yes, I made beef fizz.
Yeah, it's.
By the way, Threat is also Threat. I was talking when Threat learned what I was doing, not necessarily this time, but previous times before. They said to me, "I cannot be convinced that this is not an elaborate form of self-harm."
I think this is proof that it is.
Beef fizz.
No.
Yeah.
I am heading that off at the pass. Jules, you are not allowed to. You are
Beef
already hating this.
I am already hating this. You know the worst part is I think we only have mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I think that got finished off.
You sure?
I think so. Oh.
Yeah. That is.
Do not. Actually, we know what next week's is going to be already. It was originally going to be bad, and I made it worse.
Actually, come to think of it, it was Threat's suggestion.
What, the one that you're trying next week?
Yes. We will not be going into spoilers on it, but yes, it was your suggestion, Threat. So if I'll talk to you later. We'll probably work out like maybe because I kind of want you to be on the street. I would kind of prefer if you would on the voice call for the cast since you suggested as our beverage suggester for this week's stream is Jim. I'm not sure. I think, but yes, you are invited.
Oh God, I will just tell you, I am doing research on which of the options to get you is worse.
This is vile. Like, it's not enough to make me throw up, but it is an unpleasant beverage. It's not even that fizzy. It just tastes like fucking beef broth.
I told you one of the few things I actually regret doing, and that's a very short list. That includes wearing high heels, flats, and a skirt to school. Actually, that was kind of fun. I don't regret that.
I was about to say, you've told me that story. You do not regret that. You're extremely proud of that moment.
I ate it in the high heels. That's the part I regret, is eating it.
That's fair. I too have ate it in high heels several times. I
also regret having teeth right now because my wisdom tooth is coming out.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear.
It's fine. They gave me pain meds.
You okay, Lux?
I just remember wisdom teeth pain.
Yeah. Ah. I'm not really sure what this face is that Threat made in the chat, but it is certainly a face. I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it'd be kind of funny to, I still think it' ignore Zaya's attempts to head me off with the pass. That is that Fizz float sounds like a terrible idea, and if it wasn't for my heart, if it wasn't for the fact that Zaya is a good portion of my impulse control, I probably would do it. I probably would do it. Because I'm a little weird. And I don't know. I think I like this almost makes me regret this as a gimmick. You know?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh god, I am so...
This is... Because this is vile.
Girls will really poison themselves before going to therapy.
I had therapy today.
Oh, you know what? Good then. There is no joke.
There is no joke. Oh god. You know the worst part is I made enough beef broth to make 2.
Why would you make that much, anyways?
I wasn't sure. I should have thought this through better.
You're still drinking it?
Yes. There is a layer of...
Yeah, I know which one I'm getting. I'm gonna double check if
there
I can
is a
get
layer
the
of
smaller
sludge
bottle.
at the bottom.
Oh.
Stop. Say no more.
It has disappeared now that I've slurched the glass a little bit. Now, wait, hang on. Wait, what part got to you, Zaya?
Slursh. Oh god, can I get a...
Oh, the finish is so bad!
Stop!
It's gritty!
Stop!
First time, the end is.
I love you. You are hurting yourself, and that is upsetting.
Oh my god. Is finishing a condition of this or do you...
Versus...
The answer to your question, Threat? Yes. Also, how long have you known me? Oh, I'm so glad I have, like, a half a monster to wash this down.
You're not going back for a second glass.
Jules, I will pay you $50 to not touch the second glass.
Jules, take the $50 and don't.
All right, hang on. Let me get my phone so I can see what my... do you sell my Cash App?
I do.
All right.
Good girl.
I'll send it momentarily.
Oh my god, Alright,
I'm gonna send it, and then I will return in a bit.
All right.
Oh dear. Alright, so my first bet is gonna be that one. No, that store has it. That's actually closer. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna go to that one.
The note on it is
I must...
for please stop.
Alright, I will return later. My niece wants to go ride her bike for a while.
Okay.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
so much for joining us and for your drink suggestion, however horrible it
That wasn't a
was.
suggestion. I told you never to do it.
And you
That
thought
is
that was
why-
going
you-
you thought that wasn't going to immediately make me do it.
I'm about to say that is
You thought
why she did
$100
it.
would stop me.
Hi, I'm a brat and I'm a fucking masochist.
Sure.
Oh,
See y'all later.
God.
Goodbye.
Jules, just so you know, I am going to request payment for the portion of your next beverage that I'm getting at work.
Oh God. Let me see.
Nightmare.
I could either snag a full-size bottle at work or snag a pint on the way home. I could get minis, but we're gonna want more than a single shot. And if we want more than like a couple shots, this is a better deal.
Okay.
So just let me know which one I should get, and I will get it on the way home.
Very well. Yeah. So that was oh dear.
I am so sorry, my princess. You have no sympathy from me.
That is quite a sentence.
Princess bride ass.
Ugh. I hate this. I hate this so much.
They did tell you you would hate it.
Literally everybody who looked at that went, "You're gonna hate it."
Mm-hmm. I knew I was going to hate it too.
Hashtag content.
But
I keep burping and it keeps coming back up.
Oh,
the
apparently
sludge.
two cans condensed beef broth and 1 cup chilled ginger ale with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice was listed as being 6 to 8 servings.
You know there's a sink, right, sis?
She's
Nix, if you do, I do enjoy tormenting myself. Did you get to watch? Cause yeah, I just drank an entire cup of beef fizz, and then I was paid $50 to not drink the second.
So I have found there's something called a bull shot, which is vodka and beef broth on the rocks.
I'll DM you.
Oh God. Yeah, Nix. I've been telling her to stop drinking it. She's insisting she has to finish the first glass.
I finished it.
Oh God. She got paid $50 to not drink more.
Ugh, I am this is. If I'm not dying, ask him to spice it the way the cooks eat it. Ugh.
I went looking up more details on the fucking beef
History,
fizz, and I found somebody relating it to the "give him a glass of meat, will ya" bit from Ren and Stimpy. Which yeah.
I I want pain down my throat, says woman whose wife is literally in the other room.
Yeah, no, no. My love, do you want me to hold, like, I actually do hold full veto power over these things. Because certain drinks that Juliet has almost gone for are absolutely unbelievably horrifying.
I was able to get the beef fizz through because at least it had there was a feasible recipe, even though it's awful.
It's bad.
I think what was it? The beef fizz recipe was essentially 2 cans, so like.
Yeah, it was the original recipe says 6 to 8 servings. It's apparently from the 50s, and it is, of course, probably an advertising drink.
Yeah, but some of those are good because, like, the Moscow Mule exists.
Yeah, the
new
Moscow
donor
Mule
strat unlocked
does exist, but also so does Jello
with meat in it.
Yeah, my love, yes, that exists.
It is not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah. So I have just found a dinner cake that is held together with Jello, and it is layers of what looks to be.
It sounds like something.
Oh God! What is this? What is this?
Yeah, no. The beef fizz does sound like a recipe that, like if B. Dylan Hollis did.
That looks like chicken with spinach layered on top of it, with peas laid on top of that, with carrots laid on top of that, all covered in clear gelatin. Like, no, advertising cooking is a horrifying thing that truly should not exist.
A 50s Housewife aspect. Yes. This is exactly what it is. It goes in the Jello, trademark. I love this. I love this. It's terrible. Lux, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just being chill. I don't got nothing to say.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God. So I'm trying... Oh my fucking God. Maybe. I went to war with TikTok's horrible fucking CAPTCHA that don't work. I just found someone else who tried to try it, and after a few sips went, maybe more ginger ale will make it more palatable. No, that made it worse. I just...
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's like
I
it's really really bad. Like absolutely fucking unbearable.
I do want alcohol, though.
I might also like something to scrub the memory of that from my head. I
want more than just... I want more than just liquor, though. I want a drink. We have ginger ale.
We do have ginger ale.
So, like, worst case scenario, I could do...
Whiskey and ginger?
I could just do a whiskey and ginger.
But, Fireball like... time? No. We don't have Fireball. We have Taste.
Yes, we do.
We have Fireball?
We've still got Nate's old bottle of Fireball that he uses explicitly for Elder Dragon, Cum. Elder Dragon Cum is Fireball and rum chata.
Right.
That and brownies. That's no fudge. That and fudge.
He's only ever told me he uses his for fudge. He never told me about whatever the fucking Elder Dragon.
He only told me about the Elder Dragon Cum because I found the recipe and I told him and he looked at me and went, "Oh yeah, that's why I have the Fireball."
Yes, you're hearing this right, Threat. Elder Dragon. Yeah. Yeah, is it...
Well, no, there's a whole series of cocktails that are called the Dragon Cum cocktails. Hold on.
Oh my god. There's more?
Yeah, it was a Tumblr post. Yeah, okay. I found
dear.
I have found the Tumblr post. I am linking it in your server. I am linking the post in memes. Yeah, so, let's see. Dragon Cum. Thick and creamy, burns a bit on the way down, you can feel it in your stomach. If these descriptors don't make the drink sound worthy of the name Dragon Cum, then, well, you're probably not the same level of furry trash that I am. All the same, if you like sweet drinks, or a fan of sipping, or are just a culinary or alcoholic explorer, Dragon Cum may be worth a shot. It's pretty straightforward. 1 part Fireball paired with 1 part hazelnut coffee creamer. You have to add you have the most basic variant. You could always mix it up, use a different kind of creamer, say cinnamon roll, and find yourself with Red Dragon Cum. Or perhaps use rum chata instead of coffee creamer, and find yourself with the exceptionally potent Elder Dragon Cum. Lots of possibilities here, but basically this is my new favorite drink. I have a new camera, and this is all very silly. Enjoy. Bailey's. Maybe the salted caramel kind, if you're down for adventure. That, or, add Goldschlager for extra cinnamon and bling bling. Very dragony. So Goldschlager, for those who don't know, is a cinnamon schnapps that has flakes of real gold in it. Do not drink it if you have a metal allergy. It will fucking kill you. It's a bad way to find out you have a metal allergy. Personally, I would like to do it with rum chata because rum chata is rum and cinnamony and lovely. Mm-hmm. We do have some of that coconut cream rum chata.
Oh God! I'm sorry. Every time you say rum chata, I can't.
Do you have any peppermint rum chata?
I cannot hear.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna send you a question.
Oh dear.
Okay, so it was February. I was working in a liquor store. February.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman comes into the store, and she looks at me and she goes, "Do you have any peppermint rum chata?" We live in Pennsylvania. She was not English. I am not doing a bad English accent. I am mimicking what this woman sounded like. No, it was a seasonal product. We have already run out. It was a seasonal product for Christmas. We ran out of it a little before Christmas. We're fresh out. Oh, because I don't really like rum. I don't really like rum, but I think it's so delicious. We have regular rum chata. I don't know. I don't like rum, but that peppermint rum chata was delightful.
Hi, Trab.
What, I'm sitting there going like, lady,
Hey, lady.
fucking, it's a fucking Christmas seasonal product. You're not gonna get it in mid to late February.
Full-ash British accent. That's some shit I do.
No,
you?
Even,
yes,
it
you would.
Sounded like that fucking... It didn't sound like a British accent. It sounded like whatever the fuck, if you've ever watched some of the later series episodes of MASH, Charles Emerson Winchester the Third. It was that kind of voice. That like could kind of be mistaken for a British accent by people who aren't British, but like it is supposed to be kind of an upper class Northeast US accent that only kind of half exists. Oh,
isn't that that accent that Hollywood made up, the transatlantic accent?
No, that's the radio voice. That's this one, you see?
You've never seen MASH? Oh, also, Thread has not seen multiple movies that I like. You haven't seen Jaws. You haven't seen MASH. God, what was the other thing?
Oh, blah. So apparently the Mid-Atlantic or Transatlantic accent is a nickname for various accents that are perceived as blending features from both American and British English. So both of those are transatlantic accents. However, one of them is actually real, and one of them is actually real and was specifically taught by upper class schools in the northeastern US to children to make them sound more proper.
As Nick just said, old money New England.
Yeah. And the other was made up by
Nix.
The other was made up by Hollywood to...
Made up by Nix?
God, the Lovecraft accent. No. But yeah, no. She had a fucking Mid-Atlantic accent, like an actual Mid-Atlantic accent, and she was so obnoxious and wouldn't shut up about how she didn't like rum and she didn't really like mint, but the peppermint bark rum chata was delightful. I wanted to fucking slap her across the face and kick her out of the store. I've got to be honest. Because she kept she wouldn't stop asking about it and asking for it, like I somehow had some hidden in the back or some bullshit. But no, fucking, I do not have any hidden in the back. It's a seasonal product for Christmas, and now it's February.
I do not understand.
Can I ask a quick question, Zaya?
Thank you.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
That's how she was pronouncing it. That's the joke.
What saying February
rum
like
chata?
that, or saying rum chata like that? Rum chata was how the lady was pronouncing it. February is just how I say February.
I appreciate you saying it objectively right, but also it sounds so weird.
What?
It's how I was raised to say February. It's how my dad says February.
February. I don't. Well, what's wrong?
I'm pronouncing the first R.
February.
January, February, March.
February.
April. May,
January.
June.
January.
February. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Then you
These
turn
are the
around.
months of the
Yay!
year.
Yeah, I say February and Wednesday.
Wednesday. I have not seen Wednesday, but my siblings say it was a decent show.
Rich wasp,
Rich wasp
pseudo nobility.
Wednesday
God,
sounds like the kind of show you would like.
Terminator, Robocop, Shonks. Okay, so what? Hold on, what? Terminator, RoboCop, Shawshank Redemption, Back to the Future,
Okay,
Alien, Die Hard, The Shine.
I've seen. Let's see. I'm looking at that list, and okay. Let's just go around and see like which on that list have we all seen. Like I'm gonna start since this was my idea, and then I'm gonna pass it to Jules. I have seen RoboCop. I have seen Back to the Future. I have seen Alien. I have seen Die Hard. I have seen E.T. So that's 5 of those. I have not seen Terminator, Shawshank Redemption, Schindler's List, Shining, The Thing, Silence of the Lambs. So I have seen 5 of those, and I have not seen 6 of those.
Okay, so I've seen Terminator, RoboCop, Back to the Future, Alien, Die Hard, E.T. So, no, I did see Schindler's List. It was years ago.
I've heard Schindler's List is. I've heard like all of those are really good movies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the Terminator 2 double feature because oh my god, it's one of those fucking back to back tonal whiplash things between the movies. Same with Alien and Aliens, because in both of those, the first one is just a horror movie. The second one is an action movie.
Yeah.
Like John Wick and John Wick 2.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, Alien is just a horror movie, and I spent most of the fucking watch party tabbed out because I could not be tabbed in for it.
That's fair.
It was good, and I'm glad I've seen most of it. I have seen The Thing. I have also seen The Thing.
I have seen Terminator, Back to the Future, Alien, Die Hard, The Shining, Silence of the Lambs, and Schindler's List. I have not seen RoboCop, Shawshank Redemption, The Thing, Silence of the Lambs, or E.T.
How
So
have
none
you
of us have seen Shawshank Redemption.
How have you not seen The Thing?
I just have not.
It's
a classic of horror. I'm
surprised.
That's another one of those.
That's like right up your alley.
You are
Here's the
person
thing.
I would expect.
Here's the thing. I
haven't seen
John
it.
I have seen John Carpenter's Vampires. I have seen John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy. I'm a big John Carpenter fan. The Thing was always one of his movies that went under my radar because I never was able to find it at a good time. Which is funny because I've seen his obscure shit, but the thing he's best known for, I was like, I just haven't seen it.
Oh
It's
God,
really
Nix,
funny,
why are
too.
you reading Homestuck in 2024?
Oh, God, Nix, please.
Nix,
Please put down the Homestuck.
Nix, I just drank a cup of beef stock mixed with fucking ginger ale, and I'm telling you, that was a better decision than what you're doing right now.
Oh God, I've
seen They Live. I've seen Escape from New York.
Bronchitis.
Escape from New York is so good. Jules and I went to fucking see that in theaters when they did that at the county.
I've seen Big Trouble in Little China. Fun fact. So, Lo Pang, the evil wizard from Big Trouble in Little China, I swear to God, because I have the book right next to me, World of Darkness literally just made him a Mage the Ascension villain. They didn't change anything. Same name, same MO, same design. They
I,
just copied and pasted the character from Big Trouble in Little China into Mage the Ascension. So the main villain from Little Big Trouble in Little China literally exists as himself in the World of Darkness.
and then I just remembered something. And this talk about Homestuck in chat has sleeper celled me on yet another fucking thing that just remember that I was going to do. And I never actually committed to it. I was going to cosplay Jade from Homestuck. Back when I was still with my ex-fiance. There were no fucking signs.
I love you, my darling.
All I know of Homestuck is that it was analog, and it was Michael's hyperfixation for a year or two.
Yeah, I remember that. He tried to get me. Actually, okay. Michael was such a hardcore Homestuck back in middle school.
He has the pogo hammer, and he made it himself.
That's right, he did.
Oh my god!
Because he went as a fucking troll for Halloween that year.
Jade.
But, alright. Michael was trying to get us all into Homestuck, and we were gonna all read through it as a group at one point.
Friska is cooler.
And then Hussey started going back and editing old pages to fit better in continuity. And Michael's opinion of that was we were actually instead going to watch a series of videos that were basically a voice-acted version of the comics because they weren't updated and he didn't want us
to, no. This was actually a story element that the actual story got altered because of it's literally, there is a retcon, but it is actually the retcon itself is an active story element. Yes. So the comic is not actually, in its current state, not experienceable as it was originally written.
Disgusting.
Because it is literally just full of John's arms just poking through various frames and fucking things up.
Yeah. So, as a result, we started by reading it, and then that happened, and he very quickly went, yeah, nope, now we have to go through it this way, or you're not going to know what the fuck is going on.
Yep. I completely understand where he's coming from there. Threat, I do like Vriska. But I'm definitely been more, I'm more of a Terezi gal myself. We need a Homestuck version of Dracula.
No, we don't. Remember there was like the Grim Reaper cat thing.
The moment you ever say we need a Homestuck version of anything, no, we don't. Stop talking. Cease your existence.
Please be nice.
Sorry, I was trying to be funny.
Homestuck sucks the funny out of anything.
Yeah.
Because when you try to make fun of Homestuck, the usual problem you run into is, that's just
let me guess.
Already part of it.
Let me guess. What happens next? Insert hyperbolic statement.
And the answer is usually, it's not what happens next. That happens about 500 pages down the line.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I do love Nepeta.
I'm not surprised that there's a We Didn't Start the Fire parody.
There is.
You can't fight
Please.
the home suck.
No.
Oh, please,
No.
we're not.
We're not.
Please,
We're not.
please, we are not renditioning this on the Blastercast.
I won't. Oh, I'm sharing this with Jules.
Oh dear.
Oh no, this
Hmm?
listen. All I'm saying is I would fem Optimus Prime.
Oh.
It's about force femming Optimus Prime.
No, I said I would.
Hi.
I said I would.
Oh, you would fem Optimus Prime. I see.
Oh. Okay. I
Listen,
mean,
You know
I
what?
literally just found that.
You know
I-
what?
Okay.
Fair enough. It's a little bit Bay. It's a little bit.
it
Bay
is
in
a
the
little bit
design,
Michael Bay.
but still pretty. And my
yeah.
wife is still a robot fucker.
Mm-hmm. Would. Absolutely
This is too
would.
AI looking for me. The bottom one. Top one's better.
Mm,
I just heard you're gonna go Far Kids start playing in the background. It does look to be AI.
it's unfortunate.
Oh no, wait. Maybe not. Okay, the
I don't think it's
the
AI.
only source I can find of it is a page about somebody's OC. I can find no other source. Wait, see exact. Yeah, it's only I can only find this image on one site, and it has how old is this page? Nine.
Also,
Last edit 9 weeks ago. Published 9 weeks ago. This is the only image I can find, or this is the only other instance of this image I can find.
Oh dear. I do kind of like that on the shoulders like long coat thing she's got going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
listen, there's a series of anime girl figures for like Freddy Krueger.
I think
and
I've seen
this.
I think I've seen the Starscream from this series.
You've also seen the Jason.
Oh, I've seen the Megatron for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were grumpy because it wasn't butch enough.
Yeah, the Shoujo Jason was just Voorhees was just not.
You want butch Jason Voorhees.
I want a big butch lesbian with a with a hockey mask and a fucking machete.
We're talking about this one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's fine.
But it's literally just a Bishojo dressed up at. It is just another cum jar figurine dressed up as Jason Voorhees.
What a description. Let me try and find the version that you did start thirsting over.
Fair enough.
Because there is a version that my wife saw and started thirsting over, but I need to find it. Here it is. Here it is.
That's more fucking like it. She looks like she could break me in fucking half.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Let's actually.
Yeah, no, you want butch gender swapped Voorhees.
The viewers are so confused right now.
Let him be.
Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna save image. I'm working on it. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna be able to show y'all what I mean. There we go. Done. That is a proper gender swap of Jason Voorhees. Still looks like you could that. Still looks like she could break you in half. She's a big goddamn butch lesbian.
Yep. Also, yes, Vi League of Legends is very pretty. Regrettably, she is from League of Legends and also a cop.
Yeah, not so, she's not quite so based.
She is.
I have only ever seen Arcane, and I stand by. Silco was the dad we deserved.
No, he wasn't. He was. Silco is just a bad person. He is legitimately trying his best with powder. But he's not. Trying his best is not necessarily the same as doing a good job or being a good dad, and he really fucked up her head.
Hi, Data. For context, chat, this is that those two are
Dana and Trem are dating. Yeah. It's extremely cute.
They're adorable. We went on a double date this past week, and
we went to see Transformers 1, which was
a really good movie.
Do you want to know the really fun fact?
Surprisingly nice.
Do you want to know the really fun fact, my love?
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking on it, and I think that's actually the first Transformers media I've watched.
How have I not? How have I not suggested we watch something?
That's a good question.
I showed Dana the first 2 episodes of Generation 1 before.
Yeah, I've seen because when I was growing up, I basically wasn't aware of Foxbox young enough to catch any of Energon or Armada.
Those were on Cartoon Network.
They were also Saturday morning cartoons on Foxbox.
A lot of stuff for kids.
Yup. But I didn't discover it until after it became 4Kids, so I didn't catch any of it. And it wasn't on Kids WB, so I got shit and fuck all.
When I was in
my love, what did you just say?
I got shit and fuck all?
Yeah. Did you pick that up off of me, or did I pick that up off of you?
I'm not sure. I think I picked that up off of you.
Sounds like something. It sounds like something I would say. It's got a tinge of. It's just got just enough of that tinge of
Yeah.
My profanity is unfortunately somewhat Kathy coded.
Yeah, but we don't care about that because fuck your mom. But don't fuck your mom. She sucks. I think I got a few Transformers toys, and I really, really wanted to watch the series, but couldn't.
Mm.
And then
Armada's alright.
The movies were
Armada
coming
was what-
out, and the Michael Bay movies were coming out, and I really wanted to go see those because I was a child who hadn't gotten the chance to see any Transformers media, and I just it didn't matter, so I didn't get taken to it. Or I didn't get taken to any of them.
Okay.
And
Jules,
then
we need
You
to
look more
sit
Jennifer
down
than you
and
think.
make Zaya watch Generation 1, and I have the movie on Blu-ray, and I will bring it over as soon as I can.
Oh,
because
no.
Zaya,
Yeah.
you've got the touch. Dum bum bum.
Okay, hold on. But if we're going to, like, we should probably give her at least a smattering of G1 before we throw her in the '84 movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
G1 is
I
great.
also
Because of just how the movie starts.
Okay, hold on. Do you remember how there used to be
That's
those
funny.
encyclopedia-style books for fictional properties?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have the Ultimate Guide to Transformers right here next to me.
I kept repeatedly checking out Ultimate Guide to Transformers and Ultimate Guide to Star Wars.
Which is why you know so much about lore, but you've never seen.
Uh-huh. It's why I know, like, weird bits and pieces of Star Wars lore
Hi, Project.
that sometimes you aren't aware of. Because I was a bored child and I was taken to the library a lot.
I loved those books where it was Star Wars ships and locations, but cutaway.
Yes.
I have them.
Oh my god.
They had a bunch of stuff on. It's why I know stuff like clone trooper armor is actually extremely comfortable when you're in motion, but if you're sitting down, it's hellish.
Phase 1. Specifically Phase 1 clone trooper armor. Phase 2 had a lot of improvements made to it.
Remember the smell of those books too? They had a very specific smell to them.
They do. They do smell a specific way. Also, hi, Project.
But yeah, that's also why I have like a weird amount of Beast Wars lore in my head that I cannot call up. I cannot call it up by memory. But every once in a while, Beast Wars will come up in conversation, and I'll just be like, "Oh yeah, and also this was a thing."
Only
Okay,
really watch
I have
the
an
program.
opinion, and Jules, I want you to, if you have an opinion on my opinion, weigh in. Animated Megatron was best Megatron.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, let's get like. Are we talking about like visually character design wise, or are we just talking about like overall characterization?
Tone of voice, personality, gravitas.
Oh yeah, no, he feels like a fucking walking death threat.
Yes.
He's scary as shit in that show.
I will be honest. I saw little bits and pieces of animated, but I was at that age where I was just starting to age out of the target demographic. And I didn't like and as like a what year did animated come out? It was either animated or I think animated.
After animated.
Yeah, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to remember which one it was at the time.
I love animated.
Was
all right, hang on. Give me a fucking second. Like give me like one fucking and bringing up nope.
Small comment. I enjoyed the choice that they also made the Decepticons like physically larger than the Autobots in that one.
Oh yeah, but like, here's Megatron from animated. He's fucking scary looking.
Yes.
Like
that was actually the Megatron figure I had.
Like he looks so much more imposing than he has any fucking right to be.
It's like 03 Shredder versus 80s Shredder.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
Okay, while he is not my favorite Megatron, he does have Megatron's fucking one of his best. Rise Up.
I also really like his alt mode. I think this is probably one of my favorite Megatron alt modes. He's like a fucking he's a fucking he transforms into a fucking space osprey. Oh my god, let me see if I can find.
But yeah, I was like, how old was I?
He also had the best voice of any Megatron.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I was 9 years old when it premiered, and like 11 around the time I was actually catching bits and pieces of it. It would have been towards the end, and as a kid, I just kept looking at the art style and thinking it looked gross.
What?
Of Transformers Animated.
Really?
Yeah. Like I said, I was a kid, and I was just really.
I will be honest with you. I started watching it after it had already been out for a while. So,
yeah, it's not something that I have any particular feelings on now. I didn't like the proportions. I didn't like how weirdly
a lot of them are very chin.
Like the chins.
Oh god.
I didn't like the chins, and I didn't like the way their waists were animated, because all of them have like weirdly thin waists.
Oh, especially Starscream, that fucking whore.
And Optimus is fucking. Have you looked at how thin Optimus Prime's waist is compared to his chest?
Oh yeah, they all have Dorito.
It's the same reason I had really weird opinions on Symbiotic Titan. I'm
gonna be honest with you though.
Did enjoy Symbiotic Titan, but like,
I'm gonna say something and you're gonna hate me for saying it. Optimus Prime is a twunk.
Yes. In that version, yes.
He's a twunk. He's absolutely a fucking twunk in this version.
Yeah.
He's
even had the voice of one.
Yeah.
Oh god, he did. Fuck.
So
yeah.
Scary Megatron and Twunk Prime, I will admit the Megatron design I like the least was, and it's funny because this was my first Transformers.
Here's our fucking Optimus Prime.
I didn't care for Armada Megatron's design.
I had an Armada Megatron, and I really fucking loved it. Actually, I don't remember if I had Megatron or Galvatron. It was the same toy, but with a pallet.
Are we talking about Megatron with the swing out dick cannon?
Yes. Yes. Megatron with horns.
Yes. I mean, he's hardy, and he's also horny.
I think I definitely had Megatron, but it was the same action figure for Galvatron.
Yeah. What color was he?
I'm looking at the toy. It was definitely the Megatron version, because the Megatron version was green and gray and purple.
I
And the
just felt
Galvatron version was purple and coyote.
I just felt that the horns were a bit much, and that the cannon was just that didn't seem like he would hit. I just thought he's gonna hit Starscream when he turns. The cannon just doesn't seem that. I just did not care
I
for Tank Megatron's
I
design,
really liked it.
I
I
which
thought
is
it was
fair.
really
We all
cool.
have our different aesthetic choices.
wait. Hold on. What alt mode do you like?
Me?
God, are you one of those G1 purists that thinks he should just turn into a gun forever?
Lame.
Okay. I have two answers to this.
Mm-hmm.
On the one hand, I find him turning into a tank gun hilarious.
Next, what the fuck?
I,
Can we?
I, I, here's my favorite alt form for Megatron, and I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna go back to what my favorite version of Megatron is. I like the alt form for him in animated.
Okay,
Oh,
the alt.
the droney looking one.
It
Yes.
was.
I I'm
What?
only a purist in the sense that and animated solved this for me. I am a purist in the sense that I adore the Gen 1 design and like updates of it like the animated did. I love the arm cannon. I love the gray, but I do think that it was silly for him to just turn into a gun and let Starscream of all people hold him around. Yes, Starscream, I don't trust you at all, but I trust you to fire me.
Okay.
Mhm.
let's be real.
Also,
All G1
but another thing that is one of my favorite things about TFA is this.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry.
I
So-
will
What
say,
part of Starscream's
actually
personality
thinking on it,
is
I do
Slipstream?
think, actually thinking on it, I do think I actually do have a favorite Megatron alt mode.
What?
I love.
Next! I'm sorry, but I refuse to respect that Optimus Prime is just Invader Zim with broader shoulders. I'm fucking dead. Bye. I'm sorry, you were saying, my love?
Can you guess what my actual favorite Megatron alt mode is?
Is
I
it the
want you to-
one from 2001 where he's 5 different stupid dragons?
No.
Yo, I forgot about that one. I forgot about
They're laughing at me!
the dragon. The fucking. He was a fucking 5-mode multi-changer.
Was it the car from Cybertron?
No. It is an older one.
Is it Beast Wars?
Yeah, it's the fucking T-Rex.
Oh, that's a different Megatron, too.
Yes, yes.
I love the fucking laser cannon T-Rex head arm and whip slash sword slash shield
Yeah.
spider arm. I just it's just kinda absolutely fucking ridiculous, and
That was the most flamboyant Megatron.
So,
Yeah.
it's a very
if I may.
fun alt mode.
Honestly, he's one of the more, he is definitely one of the more fun Megatrons, but also, he is not the same as he's actually not the original Megatron. He just, much like how Megatron took up,
namesake.
yes.
Gotcha.
So,
Similar to how Optimus Primal is not Optimus Prime.
Yep.
But he is still. I would classify him as a Megatron variant still, even if he is canonically still different. And I've been wanting to say this for a while, so I am sorry, but I'm gonna keep continuing while I have the voice. I have 3 favorite Megatrons, and they're all for the same reason. I love a Megatron who just chews up the goddamn scene. So I love Prime.
Prime is so
Beast Wars-
fucking, no.
Beast Wars and Armada, all for various different reasons. Prime
Because
just
they're
straight up like Shakespearean fucking scene chewing. Played totally straight. I love him.
He's
delightful.
He's very over the top. I love him. I do. Yes.
But it's all played totally straight, which is
it's not fucking played for comedy. It's like, but like it's like everybody's like taking him seriously because like he's fucking Megatron. He's also yes, he's waxing poetic, chewing on the scenery, but he can also rip you in fucking half.
I don't think there's a single point in the entire series where anyone ever beats him in combat without either jumping him from surprise or being Optimus, who is a
I was gonna say,
that show to be like
nobody. I was gonna say he was a fucking beast in that show. The only person that could stand toe to toe with him was Optimus, and the only reason that B got the kill on him
is by jumping him.
I wouldn't call what B did jumping him.
I mean, he shot him from behind, so
he skewered him with the Darksaber. If I remember correctly.
Right. My bad. No, you're right. I was remembering wrong. But my other one is...
And to be honest, he didn't expect that because, well, B, as far as he knew, B just fell into that portal thing and was dead.
My other one is Armada because he's a silly boy, and I love watching the weird, just things they say.
He was so... You're a disappointment.
You are a freak.
He's such an asshole.
Can I say something about the G1 Decepticons?
God, they're fucking awful.
I love how it's like, yes, we have the Autobots. They all transform into some kind of cars. What do we have for the Decepticons? We have gun, planes, cassette player,
other gun,
and 3 guys that shrink down and fuse together to become a camera. Zaya, I shit you not, one of the original G1 Decepticons, I forget what the name was, but he turned into a camera.
I had the Ultimate Guide to Transformers. I remember that one. I will say that my favorite Optimus Prime design is the Armada one, because it's very close to the original design, but I really like what they do with the chest plate and the grill of the truck. I really like what they do with the mask. And I also had
wait, which one are we talking? Are we talking about Standard
Armada.
Prime or Super Mode Prime in Armada?
Both, because the toy was built to turn into either.
Yes. Which is funny because that's closer to what Ultra Magnus should be doing.
I just want to say
G1
I really liked the Armada Prime. Okay, look, I will be 100% fucking honest. The reason that is my favorite Prime is because that is the toy that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I still have that at my parents' house somewhere.
Also, the Super Mode transformation was just fucking sick in Armada.
Also, it was a really badass toy that had a combine mode that didn't force you to own both toys to do it, because he also did it with the huge fucking trailer he carried around.
He did it with he was able to combine with the trailer. I believe it was Jetfire. That generation's Jetfire.
That generation.
Who was an Australian space shuttle.
And he would turn he turned into Optimus's legs for a megaform, and it was really fucking cool. And I never had Jetfire, but I had Optimus, and I was really glad that just because I didn't have Jetfire, because my parents would never fucking buy him for me, I only had Optimus because my grandparents got him for me for Christmas one year. My parents were never gonna buy me Jetfire. It was really fucking cool, and the fact that they turned him being a fucking semi-truck into having an actual fucking point, and he's not just a semi-truck with no trailer.
The trailer disappears after.
Oh god, yeah, no.
And then in Armada, they're like, okay, you know what? Let's actually give him a trailer with a purpose.
Well, ostensibly the G1 trailer transformed into a battle base and such. But it didn't. The trailer in Armada was so much better because not only did it do the base thing for the mini cons, it also was integral to the super mode.
Yeah.
Armada
really fucking cool.
Armada Prime is probably one of the coolest ones that I can think of off the top of my head in terms of just the toy is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So I got two things to say that go into each other. One,
so what you're saying is my love, and to jump off of your point. So what you're saying is we need to we need to track down your Optimus, and we need to track down.
I know exactly where it is.
We also need to track down a
Jetfire.
A Jetfire.
I'm gonna look up how much Jetfire costs.
Yeah, we should.
No.
Hey, who wants to hear the saddest thing ever?
No.
Zaya and Jules, I had an Armada Unicron.
No, it's okay.
I had a couple friends with Armada Unicrons.
And I don't know what happened to him.
Yes, the fucking arm the fucking like boom 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 arm cannons that he had. The fucking exhaust stacks on it were on his fucking forearms.
I don't know what happened to my giant Unicron, and I'm sad about it.
Michael had a giant Unicron.
You had one of the very like hard to find now Unicron figures.
I had the giant Armada Unicron, and I'm so sad. I'm pretty sure it just got donated to a Goodwill or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason
because when I was a teenager, I'm like, I don't need this shit anymore. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, no.
All right, I really do want to get back to what I was trying to bring up, but we've gone on 16 different tangents. I was trying when we were talking about like how, or we were talking about animated. I was trying to get into talking about this particular episode where all of the Seekers, where basically the Seekers come into being in terms of animated's continuity.
Lore.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I just said lore quietly.
Yeah.
All right.
And like according to in this particular continuity, all of the Seekers are essentially clones of Starscream. And each one represents a certain aspect of their personality. And for those of you who didn't know, this one over here with the teal wings and the purple stripes is Slipstream. She was a character original in this show. I actually think she might be the first female Seeker. And this specific scene is him leaning on the rock and going, and what part of me do you represent? And her response is to look at him with disgust and go, don't ask. And this is my TED Talk on why I believe TFA Starscream is an egg.
So I think that an out of box incomplete Jetfire seems to come to about $30.
Out of box incomplete.
I'm not sure what these are missing. I think they might just be missing the mini-con, which is fine.
Slipstream is also playable in War for Cybertron.
Okay,
you are correct. She is the first female Seeker in any continuity.
Alright, a complete one goes for $130, which is actually not that bad.
For a vintage Transformer, Yeah, no, that's
Oh
pretty
god,
good.
they're vintage. They're 20 years old.
They're vintage.
Okay.
Yes, she is playable in War for
This
Cybertron.
version is missing 3 of the cockpit flaps, missiles, shield, and minicon. I want it to at least have the cockpit flaps and the shield. I'm okay if it's missing the missiles and the minicon.
The cockpit flaps?
Yeah, it's pretty common for some of the flaps that cover his head in vehicle mode to be missing.
Oh. So part of his wait, hang on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've got. So, all right. So here is an incomplete one. It's missing the flaps that go over here. That cover where his head is.
Oh, oh, part of his kibble's off.
Yeah, it is it looks to be. Look, that's 1, 2.
It seems to be a common.
Yeah, very
what
common.
What color is the plastic on the original figure?
There's 2 different. I looked up the toy. So the original figure is white and gray.
They've got seekers that specialize in chemical warfare.
Okay, so they're white plastic. Might just be it might just be a thin.
But there are multiple.
Oh yeah, because
they did multiple recolors. I think these are the 2 prime.
And then there's that one. I had 6
Goodness, and everything went black. But yeah, I think these are the 2 because these are the same thing, but they are recolors.
Mm-hmm. One of them's the Hasbro versus the Takara.
This is Hasbro, and this is Hasbro versus Takara.
Mm-hmm. And then
this was a re-release later on for the Power.
Everybody gets
for Power Lines.
Yeah.
Hey Jules, I have a question.
Jules is. Jules, PJ has a question.
PJ might have an answer. What's up?
Wasn't there a whole storyline in the comics? I think it was the IDW comics where Starscream did eventually become leader of the Decepticons, but
yes,
he became leader during peacetime. So
he became leader. He didn't just become. He won an election.
Oh my God.
He won an election. He was the leader of Cybertron, and he did fucking. He proceeded to fuck everything up. Like he was just a bad leader.
You're an idiot, Starscream.
Okay, so I'm looking around, and you can
Does that
actually
make Starscream that continuity's Trump?
No.
No, but canonically, Megatron does like Trump.
So, Love, I'm actually looking around.
Starscream has regret for what he does.
You can actually get some of the. You can actually get some of the pieces that are commonly missing separately. So it's not impossible to piece one. Oh shit! I found an out of box but complete one for $60.
Nice.
Night, Dana.
Seems to be missing. Actually, still seems to be missing the minicon, but it has the missiles and the shield and the cockpit flaps. So like, that's a lot of work that we wouldn't need. I'm not necessarily gonna run out and grab one right now, but I think it would be cool to grab my Optimus again.
I just noticed that you posted a fucking thirst trap Beast Wars Megatron in a hot tub.
I think that's actually canon art from the show.
No.
From one of the shows.
No.
This long to notice, and yes, it is. It is. I believe.
I know that he's like there's canonically been bubble bath scenes. But this is drawn, so this is like I want to say this is fan art. It's incredibly thirsty though, which I suppose for Beast Wars Megatron that is appropriate.
Yes.
Yeah, my love. I'm looking, and that matches the art style for the cartoon
Pretty
portions
well.
of
Yes.
um yeah.
Why?
I think that might be official art.
Out of any version of Megatron, I can see that for that one.
Oh wait, no, there's an artist's signature down in the corner.
Oh. Well, my dreams have been shattered.
I'm gonna do a reverse search to find who did this, because that's beautiful. Of course, that's your favorite. Yep.
I
Yeah, post it. Okay, I just found from 2019. DeviantArt user Redcoat Cat posted Beast Wars Megatron with the description: "My husband suggested I draw Season 1 Beast Wars Megatron in an Energon hot tub with a martini, and this is still in character for him, so I had to try."
It is in character for him.
It's so in character for. Hang on, I'm going to have to. I need to show this to chat.
It's Thirst Trap Megatron. I kind of love it. There's fucking air bubbles coming from the fucking T-Rex head's nose.
Wait.
Because it's slightly because it's slightly underwater.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking beautiful. I love it.
There we go. There's image. Enter. We're gonna do one of these numbers again. Where we go.
Whoop.
Where we go forward and back.
Forward and back. And forward and backwards.
And then forward and back. Then put one step forward.
Oh my god.
Alright, I think we should potentially consider getting on to the game.
Yeah, it might not be a bad
idea.
idea.
Been going for approaching 2 hours. I do believe I have to be up fairly early tomorrow, but I should be alright. I can take a day. I can take a day of not too much sleep. Thank you for providing us with ultimate thirst trap Megatron.
I am going to show this to the chat at least before we go into where the fuck is it? I just here it is. This is by no means anything obscene. This is not Valve plug. But Thirst Trap Megatron. And yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Lux. That is exactly the correct energy to bring to this particular juncture. But I do think I do think that it is almost 10 p.m. I think Zaya and I should be. We have been doing the cast for about an hour and 40 minutes. I think we should shift gears over to the game.
All right.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Watch out for snipers.
Yep. We're gonna take a short break just to grab ourselves a snack, get some water, and or alcohol, and then we're going to pop over.
Okie dokie. Be right back. Love y'all.
I'm gonna head.
Don't run too far away.
Bit. love you.
Alright, I am back in, and we should probably... Do we want to... We could probably stay on... Do we want to stay on the channel?
It's a good question.
I think it might be best to switch to a private call.
Yeah, most likely.
And just touch base with, yeah.
So, I'm hitting a little bit of regret because I got brain wires crossed and I grabbed Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I like regular crunchy Cheetos and Flamin' Hot Nacho Doritos. I don't care for Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And I know this, but I got wires crossed and I bought Flamin' Hot Cheetos anyway.
Nyx is being thirsty for Megatron.
Of course they are.
I just personally, they don't appeal to me, but I am a bit of a filthy Mega Scream shipper.
Yeah, you are.
Can you blame me with that pick? No, not particularly. Just because he's not my type doesn't mean I don't understand that people could be thirsty over that. We were referring to this as Thirst Trap Megatron after all. Based. Based Mega Scream. Listen.
Listen, I saw Transformers 1. I heard Steve Buscemi
screaming,
hit
me harder. And I'm sitting there going, ah. Kitten's first fight with Master.
God damn it.
They are an extremely toxic couple. And I would absolutely run the opposite way from anybody like that.
Doesn't mean it's not kind of hot in fiction.
Mm-hmm. Max needs a speedrun turning Starscream trans hat. Yes, we're bringing back the egg. Starscream is an egg theory.
Of course.
I'm firmly convinced that I'm firm on at least one continuity. In animated, absolutely.
You gonna invite me to your game?
I have
play hello.
Well, unfortunately for you, hello
The game
crashed on me.
Of course it did.
I support women's rights. Yeah, exactly. It is okay because it is fictional. If it was if it was a real relationship, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's why people. That's what people that say. That is why whenever if there is a couple that says to you, "Oh, he's the Joker to my Harley," you run the fuck away from those people. All Prime characters are ace. No.
Is there a reason for that firm no?
Knockout. I've shown you! I've shown you knockout!
Hold on, you probably have.
There is no heterosexual explanation for that bot.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Knockout's really fucking gay and really fucking horny.
And he's listen, Project, the first time he rolls up on Prime and hits on him.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, 20-inch rims.
I
Full steel frame. You're real heavy duty. Just like my friend here. Knockout and Breakdown are absolutely other human breakdown. Starscream. And in the Japanese dub, Arachnid.
Yeah, you went fucking wild for Arachnid in the fucking movie.
I hated her in Prime, but like in the movie, I was like, ooh, sexy spider lady.
You had an immediate gay meltdown.
Starscream is not ace. He does not only lust for the throne. Listen. That fucking... I'm sorry, Nix. I'm gonna put a hard no on that. The IDW continuity RC is canonically trans.
Yeah.
So
Extremely.
we are not force masking RC.
Yeah. If anything, force femming Starscream is
balancing the scales.
Is balancing the scales because now there is a trans woman on both sides.
I like your thinking, my dear. Trans rights and trans wrongs.
Exactly. Is Halo still crashing on you?
Yes.
God, the Master Chief Collection is so badly made. Remember last week when it just turned into a black screen and fucked me for a while? God, Master Chief Collection is so badly made.
Next, in the IDW continuity specifically, is where you can find a trans femme RC. In a lot of the other ones, that sort of subject's not touched over. She's also Galvatron's sister. And Galvatron's a separate person from Megatron.
In the IDW.
In the IDW continuity.
From what I've heard, it's one of those things that has been, like, kind of quietly made canon in a lot of other versions of RC because they're not allowed to for a Saturday morning cartoon, but they weren't given that restriction for a comic.
Fair enough. Okay,
You may need to restart your PC to get Halo to run, because... yeah, it really fucking shows. All of the good parts of Master Chief Collection are just, I get to play Halo on my PC. All of the bad parts are, 343 made this. And it shows.
And I cannot get... RC is the kind of high femme you only see from trans girls out of the closet and trans guys whose closet door is locked from the outside. So, like, full respect to Mrs. IDW. Oh! She is also murderous as fuck.
She's also not just trans in the IDW comic. She's trans and in a lesbian relationship.
Oh yeah, no, the Chuds hated that. When they tend to get a little foamy at the mouth.
Oh, fun fact, apparently the 2005 IDW continuity, where Trans RC comes from, is also considered a offshoot of the G1 continuity?
Yes.
So yeah, G1, that means G1 RC is also trans by...
extension. Mm-hmm.
Yup.
I just want to do Transformer for reasons I cannot explain. Is there... I'm trying to remember... So, RC, Lug, and Anode are all trans women. Nightshade and Acid Storm are non-binary. Yep. Wait. So there's... Okay. There's a... on the TF Wiki, you go to the category for transgender characters. There are seven entries, and 2 of those are just are variations on RC. One of them being G1.
I will give you a quick heads up, love. Nate just sent a ping saying that we are shaking the apartment. I think you slammed your hands on your desk at one point.
What the fuck?
Any luck on getting Master Chief Collection to work?
Nope.
Yeah, usually the only solution when MCC breaks like that is to restart the computer, because that's what I usually have to do. Because it's actually, wait, are you trying to tab out after you make it start?
No.
Okay. God, I really... Once again, I love that I am getting to play Halo with my girlfriend. Goddamn, Master Chief Collection is such an absolute fucking disaster. From the fucking... From stuff like the what's the fucking words? Ugh. God, my brain is fucking crapping out on me. It crashes regularly. It crashes regularly. The anniversary graphics break their fucking hitboxes. Break all the fucking hitboxes. It's really bad at keeping a consistent art style.
Oh. Can I jump back to what Nix was talking about?
Yes.
I found one. His name is Arcadus. He's actually from the Beast era of the Generation 1 continuity family.
Mm.
So... And it is it's not necessary, it is confirmed via Ask Vector Prime, which is often a lot of the behind the scenes little bits and pieces. But yeah.
Alright.
I
Still fighting with MCC.
I'm gonna try again. You're very welcome, Nix. Fuck. Sweetheart? No, I'm not hearing you on my voice call.
Oh dear. You're not hearing me on your voice call, and it looks like you crashed back. Love, I think you need to restart your computer.
I think so as well.